Just try. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 7th, going to the 13th of November. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you guys. And go ahead and shuffle the cards for you first, and then we'll talk about it, okay? Okay. Actually, let's get one more. Why not? I don't know if you had. So sorry. Right. Sagittarius, please. Interesting. The way that you're handling things is a lot better, a lot more mature, let's just say. You know what it is, maybe you've just achieved a bit of enlightenment recently. I do see that you're forgiving yourself, all right? You're forgiving a situation, actually. Yeah, they want one more from this. Interesting. You're really doing some internal work, which is really nice. You have been, I'm hearing. Okay, current energy, please, for Sagittarius. Ooh. It's always that. Yeah, you're doing some subconscious healing, all right? Because I feel like without realizing it, you took a lot of blame. There's a lot of regret about the past here. You could be really kind of like forgiving something or mending something here. It doesn't mean that you have to work with someone in particular. Unless for some of you, you are collaborating. Like this could be like if you're co-parenting with someone, there may have been a lot of issues between the two of you, but you're understanding for the kids, this is what we're going to do. This could just be in general, like because we also have, okay, so let me show you the two cards we have. We have the devil here too. So I'm just saying that what you dealt with was not easy. There was a toxic pattern here. There was a toxic environment, toxic situation. All right. It's very low vibe. We have regret and blame. It says, this is something that we're dealing with at this time, learning to let go of these two things because we're realizing that these are blocking ourselves. But this is also something that you're taking responsibility for. We can't change the past. But with blame, it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. We're no longer blaming ourselves or blaming anyone else. We're removing regret here because we're understanding or being called to understand that I know that I cannot change the past. So these are some affirmations to use at this time. Maybe this is someone who's, coming in to take the blame because they are regretful here. All right, there could be an apology coming through, but for a lot of you, you aren't in communication with this person who hurt you. All right, because we do with the devil and the high priestess. Someone who's too proud to actually say how they really feel. Too toxic to admit their wrongs. But this is something that we're learning to release within ourselves. Some of you, this is like generational curses that you're like releasing here. You're finally breaking the chains here of someone who's had a very powerful hold over you, by the way. Someone who's really like, I was hearing oh my goodness. Something that controlled your emotions here, caused a lot of confusion in your life, a lot of mistakes, or again, a lot of like difficult, challenging decisions that you made that you regretted here. Seven of Cups is kind of like this situation brought good and bad into your life. Like there was a good few things that you took from this. Most likely like never becoming this person or never allowing, there's some good things in this. But with the Seven of Cups, there's also some bad things in this too, which means that maybe this did kind of affect your character as a person. Maybe you weren't very proud of certain things that you did, or how you dealt with this, or what this person brought out in you, because this happens with the devil. It's low vibe energy, and the devil is a tempting energy as well. Especially the high priestess, it triggers your deepest wounds here, subconscious stuff. This has a lot more to do with actions than words, by the way, with the high priestess. Okay. Very much like Leo's energy. And I think for the fire signs this week, a pattern I've noticed in their energy is that you're really learning to take control of what you're in control of. It's not to do with other people, but it is to do with yourself. And I feel like this has given you a lot of negative emotions that have felt like they've controlled you. The devil energy carries chains. pulls you into addictions. Maybe you did get some addictions from this. Bad habits, toxic traits. We all carry these things when we go through trauma, and this definitely does feel like trauma, by the way. With the devil and the high priestess, this is not just surface layer. This is something that has affected you a lot deeper than that. And Seven of Cups, again, it caused a lot of misguidance in your life, or it caused a lot of illusions. This could have been like manipulation for a lot of you as well. And the thing is, with the Seven of Cups as well, like there was good, but there was also bad too. And it kind of felt like this person would trick you with the good to keep you around when they wanted something. Could have been a Leo. But I think what you guys are doing here, instead of using the past as something that is a reason why you want the best you could be, you're understanding actually that you gain a lot of strength. You already are an incredible person, and I think you're becoming a lot more present, which is actually helping you become a lot more enthusiastic about your future, because in the past you wasn't. In the past, or even like recently, you wasn't very enthusiastic about your purpose or what you could do. Like there's a lot of lack of motivation, a lack of goals, lack of purpose here. Some of you could end up being like, I'm hearing an ambulance outside. Maybe you guys are in like health or helping people. Maybe you felt like you were in need of something, like in need of help. Maybe you're getting that help now. For a lot of you, you're actually helping yourself and understanding that you always had strength because of your past, because of what you have been through. A lot of you could feel very nostalgic about this, about a lot of things that had happened in the past, like Tower card energy, separations, falling out, some difficult challenges, destruction in your life. You guys may have moved away from this. Maybe you moved away from the city, moved away from that area because of the negativity that came from it. But you're understanding, you are gaining a lot more compassion. You're learning a lot of lessons. The sixes, for me as well, are actually learning a lesson here, and you're seeing this in a good light. Six of Cups. Maybe you're counting your blessings for what this did bring to you, like the lessons involved in it again, and a lot of it's being strength. You gain strength from this. You gain compassion from this. I feel like I need to say like like patting yourself, giving yourself a job well done is what I'm hearing, because you did a good job. And I feel like the angels are saying this to you, by the way, Sagittarius. Yeah, because there's been a lot of regrets, there's a lot of worries, a lot of like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I don't know what this is, Sagittarius. This feels very personal, by the way, so this is not going to resonate with everybody here. I can't believe I went through that. Like, this is the energy that's coming. It's very deep, by the way, Sagittarius. This is a deep week. But this is actually helping you heal because you're looking at it differently. You're not looking at it like my life is shit, like my life is terrible. Like, you're not like dooming and glooming your own life, if that even is a phrase. You're actually going, wow, like look at the strength I've had to go through something like this. You're seeing this differently. By the way, this is actually what's helping you as I'm shuffling. Like, step into your power, King of Wands. This is actually giving you some ideas and motivation and fuel to help others. It's giving you some purpose here. So from this kind of reflection, from this removal of the chains, breaking generational curses, as I'm saying, figuring out the truth of what was hidden from you. Some truths coming through, by the way. This could be, again, just some very enlightening energy with the High Priestess. Things that you're just figuring out by yourself, by thinking about these things. You're going to find your purpose here, and it does feel like it's to help others here with mending. And this could be exactly what it is. You and others helping each other out here to heal from certain things. Guys could be organizing like a party for somebody. Someone's birthday could be coming up. I mean, I think that's yours too. We go the distance here, which is where we gain that fuel, all right, which is good. Some of you may feel like you're at a countdown here. Maybe you're feeling like you don't have a lot of time to do this. But you do. I feel like you're going to achieve a lot in short timing, so don't worry. Go the distance, as you can see, is about achieving your goals and more. So once you start building momentum and have forgiven yourself for certain things, or forgiven the past and understand you can't change it, clean it up is really about dealing with things. Cleaning it up, dealing with the baggage of things that you've been holding on to. This stag energy is very independent. This is stuff that we're doing behind closed doors. This is stuff that we're doing on ourselves. You guys could be working on certain projects within yourselves too and gaining more motivation with this. You're dealing with things that we didn't fix in the past. This could be physical things as well. It could be finances. That could just be actual things that, things in the home. This could be if you've like pushed the responsibilities to the side for too long. This is a time where you're clearing it out, like finally getting to the stuff that we prolonged. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Things that we've been holding on to that need to go. You're gaining that energy now, which is really like an enlightening. There's a spark within you. I'm going to see what that might be. I mean, it could be the fates. Look at this. Feeling well looked after. Feeling like something good is about to happen here. And then we have that mending. All right, let's see what else is going on for Sagittarius, please. I'm asking where the spark is coming from, and I only ever take reversals when they flip that way. Like, and this literally did 3 of Cups in reverse. And this really kind of came up underneath the 7 of Cups. It's about accepting that you don't need to know all the answers. You don't need to know or understand certain people here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have the 7 and the 3, which goes towards the 10 of Cups. Maybe about like actually you're letting go of the need to mend something with someone, to ever get that apology, to ever kind of get that justice here. I think you're finding like justice within yourself. No longer trying to piece something together, letting go of the need to achieve that in particular. 6 of Cups as well has again something to do with the past here. So it feels like you're actually letting go of an expectation of someone or something. And that ends up becoming liberating from you, for you. That's hilarious. And that's when we get the goal. You know, when I said 7 and 3 makes the 10 of Cups, and this was the thing that we wanted here. We wanted that happiness. We wanted that rainbow, that sun after the rain, you know, that blessing after the difficulty that you've been through most of your life, Sagittarius. When you let go of a certain expectation or a need for certain answers here, or a need to understand why someone did something to you or why this happened, like when you start not focusing on the bad that has happened and start focusing on what you can do in the present, and you're letting go of a lot, this is when you achieve your goals. This is when you achieve healing. Star card. You start actually gaining opportunities here. And the star card is Aquarius energy, 11th house. It's friendships, networking. You're going to find a lot better community, especially if you felt like you haven't had a lot of good people around you. You're gaining that internal support, which is helping you find better people here on a different vibration than this. Secretive. Someone talked with gritted teeth. I'm just looking at myself. What's wrong with me? New setup, that's all it is. But yeah, we have you gaining what it is that you were searching for the entire time. But you let go of where you thought you were going to get it. And then bam. It's interesting, no? Star card is wish fulfillment as well. So you might actually get some sort of opportunity here, especially in terms of purpose and work. Some of you could be starting your own thing here. Magician, you're manifesting in an opportunity. Like I said, you're in a clearer energy to get that wish fulfillment, to get what it is that you want. Yeah, the Hierophant could be love, by the way, could be passionate love coming through, could be justice. This is like anything to do with contracts or legal situations, and you're kind of winning in this because you're no longer seeking answers anymore. Yeah, like having to rebuild after the tower. You're no longer working on something that's just not working, focusing on something that is. Changes are coming through, truth and clarity and victory are coming through. Because you're not going in the wrong direction trying to find answers here. You're kind of changing direction here of your attention, most likely. Ace of Cups, love. Beautiful energy coming through. And love will come in very quickly, by the way. This feels like an actual relationship if you're not in one already. This might be something you're worried about, by the way. I think there is still some resistance here when it comes down to relationships. Most likely because of certain things that have happened. You're overthinking something here. Seven of Wands is resistance here. Yes, we need to work on ourselves before this happens, of course. Build stability here, and also a sense of self-worth with the Four of Pentacles. Needing to learn how to open back up again and be your authentic self without feeling judged. People judged you for that. Someone will love you for who you are. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. There's like a beautiful healing connection coming in for you that will let your like inner child out, by the way. You'll feel very like able to be quite silly around this person, which maybe you felt judged for that in the past. You have a very like interesting sense of humor here, Sagittarius. Funny way of dealing with things too. Like your energy is very funny. You have August, could be a Virgo or a Leo, or you could have learned a very valuable lesson in August and it could have ended in August or began in August. You have a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Which is this? You are the elephant here. Tough skin, you've been through a lot here. The fly could have been depression here, ill health, could be mental health here. You guys are like clearing up this illness, by the way, which is good. So if it's physical illness and this is going to be resolved with happiness. We have empty chairs, interesting to come together. Someone is leaving your life. This is bringing you freedom and happiness here. We have karma coming through, which is nice. Like you will reap what you sow. And that comes through with a goal-oriented person. So this is you. Because of someone leaving your life, suddenly you gain happiness, you gain purpose, you gain goals, you gain happiness here with the Harp. You're breaking cycles, all right, which is very interesting. Sagittarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. I wish you all the best. Personal readings are linked down below. I'm sending you all my love here. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys next time, okay?